Is Boeing back? That's right, the airline manufacturer has posted a profit for the first time since 2019. But what does this actually mean? Is Boeing in the clear, or do they still have problems? Let's jump into the news and find out if Boeing really is ready to take back the mantle as best aircraft manufacturer in the world. So Boeing has posted a profit of $755 million for quarter 2 of 2021. This means that it is the first actual profit that they have posted since 2019, and quite a substantial one, around about 2 Airbus A380s worth of profit. This is par of the course for the industry, where many other airlines are actually starting to post profits as we return back to normal service. This year, in fact, in the last month, we're now seeing travel numbers like we did for the summer of 2019, which you'll know there was a little event that kind of put the world into lockdown since then, but now things are thankfully returning to normal, and as such, we're starting to see Boeing make deliveries and start to get aircraft orders. But not everything is exactly as it seems. So let's talk about those deliveries first. The aircraft manufacturer has delivered 79 aircraft. This is actually a lot better than last year, where they only delivered 20 in total. Of course, it hasn't been exactly easy because not only was demand low for airlines across the world, the Boeing 737 MAX was also grounded, and that's Boeing's bread and butter. It was like the latest plane to hit the market. It was something that all the airlines were ordering, and suddenly they could no longer give it out there into the world. But that is now being lifted, and airlines are now starting to receive the Boeing 737 MAX aircraft that they've ordered and that have been sitting literally in the Boeing car parking lot since then. And if you're looking for a whole video on the Boeing 737 MAX situation, I've got one on my other channel. Since the Boeing 737 MAX has returned to the market, Boeing has delivered 130 of these aircraft. However, at the same time the Boeing 737 MAX has left the lot, another aircraft has taken its place. The Boeing 787 Dreamliner. A problem has occurred with this aircraft in the nose that needs to be fixed for every single undelivered plane. The FAA has grounded the type from Boeing's factories, but they haven't decided yet whether or not the same fix needs to be applied to all the Boeing 787s flying and already delivered to airlines. It's very possible that this may happen, which will end up grounding all the fleets around the world until it's fixed. Boeing has said, as Boeing has previously shared, the company is conducting inspections and rework and continues to engage in detailed discussions with the FAA on verification methodology for the 787. In connection with these efforts, the company announced earlier this month that it has identified additional rework that will be required on undelivered 787s. And to keep up with that demand, and because the aircraft can't be delivered, Boeing has actually reduced the 787 production line to only 5 after month. This means they'll only be able to deliver less than 50% of the ordered 787s this year. So that's pretty significant, and the 787 is a lot bigger and a lot more expensive than the MAX, so it's going to hit their bottom line. But let's talk about those orders. As we know, Boeing has a huge backlog of orders that it needs to get through. Airbus also has a huge order backlog, so it's not entirely an unusual thing for the industry. But Boeing's is worth around $285 billion. So that is a lot of money that they would like to put straight into their bank account. So making sure that these deliveries can get out is essential for their financial recovery. But they have also been getting other orders as well. They've managed to receive a 200 MAX order from United. Southwest has ordered 34 aircraft, and there've also been numerous cargo orders from various different airlines. Cash into the cargo craze. As I've said in another video on this channel, Boeing really needs to watch out for Airbus, who might be coming after their cargo market if Boeing can't get their 777X cargo version quick enough, which you can check out right here. Commenting on the entire financial situation, the CEO of Boeing, David Calhoun, had this to say: "We continue to make important progress in the second quarter as we focus on driving stability across our operations and transforming our business for the future. While our commercial market environment is improving, we closely monitor COVID-19 case rates, vaccine distribution, and global trade as key indicators for our industry stability." Now, when you think about all of these factors put together, it can get a little bit interesting whether or not Boeing is on the path of recovery, or this is simply a blip for all the efforts that they did during the pandemic and during the grounding of their aircraft. In my opinion, this is a great sign of things to come, but Boeing does have these significant hurdles to get the aircraft out the door. It does take a long time to get these MAX aircraft turned around, all the ones sitting on the car park, and it's tough to get them turned around and delivered to customers. And they need to do this and at the same time continue the deliveries and manufacturing of existing orders. Otherwise, they're going to be caught in this perpetual catch-up stage where this is going to impact innovation. Because take, for example, Airbus. Airbus has announced one new type of aircraft, the Airbus A321 XLR, and they're going to be bringing that to customers. Boeing doesn't have a new aircraft. They're focusing entirely on the aircraft that they currently have and trying to get them out the door. I guess we could actually say that they've got the Boeing 737 MAX 10. That's actually going to get out there. But we're all waiting for the new hot freshness from Boeing, and they're not going to do that until they can get out the door all their current aircraft. And I think this is going to be their big challenge that they need to face moving forward into the next few years. But I think we will now see a trend from their profitability going up as they get this stock out the door, as they fill orders, and as airlines become confident again with the 737 MAX. So as always, thanks so much for tuning in to today's news. You might be wondering why it's so dark outside. That's because sometimes the news here in Australia happens in America when it's daytime, and I need to jump on to record it as quick as I can to get it to you. So if you want sort of daily news or up-to-date news or industry speculation by yours truly, then I suggest you subscribe to this channel. If not, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video tomorrow.